Hello guys, this is the Betamax man. This video I'm gonna do about the price range of some of these Disney movies. What are they worth and can you expect to pay for some of these movie titles? Now, this video is going to be about Disney titles, because lately I've been having a lot of people ask me, what are Disney tapes worth on beta? What if they're sealed? What if they're used? That kind of thing. So, I've been getting quite a bit of questions regarding what the value is on Disney titles when it comes to the beta format. VHSs, you can find those all day long in just about any thrift store. Even today, you can still find these titles on VHS, and you can buy them anywhere from $1 to $2. But when you find something like the beta titles, when it's on beta, that's valuable. Yes, there are some VHS titles that are valuable too, and we can discuss those in another video. But this video is going to be strictly about beta, because I am the Betamax man. Not only do I repair players, but I have a very large collection of beta movies, especially Walt Disney movies. And especially the cartoon ones, the ones that I grew up with back in the 80s and the 1990s. Those are the ones I grew up with. Ones that I love, that I want on beta. And I was just lucky enough to find them. So let's get going. Let's get into the video. Okay, we're gonna show something like The Lion King. Now, this is something that is extremely hard to find, and I know what you're gonna say. I didn't even know that title was available on beta. Oh wait, the Aristocats? That was on beta? I know. Back up the questions. It's okay, we're gonna take things just one thing at a time. I'm gonna explain things, okay? Now, The Lion King was available on beta as a special order. This would have been something that you had to special order from a video store such as Hollywood Video, Blockbuster, or maybe a small town mom and pop shop. Or you could go and order these movies from a video catalog that you could order movies. You had to pay more money to get it on beta, because they stopped releasing beta titles in 1992. 92 was the last year that they stopped selling them in the stores. But you could still special order them for 2 years later. Up until about 1994, you could still special order these films. Okay, The Lion King. I did manage to find this one on eBay. And not too long ago, I actually found another copy on eBay. Now, I bid on that second copy because I wanted to have 2 copies. Well, I lost the bid on the second one. I won this one, and I lost the bid on the second one. This is something that you can find every once in a while. When this title comes available, and it's on beta, and they see it's on beta, it doesn't last long. It sells quick. So if you're looking for this title, you've got to look very, very hardly. But you can find it on beta. I'm going to show you the tape. Now this tape, I'm valuing it at around $200. You can find this, you could buy this for around $200 if you can find it. Most people, they know that this was a very rare title. They know there wasn't very many of them. They start the bidding out. They put a bid on it. They don't put a buy it now. They put a bid because they know people that want this are going to bid high on it. And I paid well over $200 for this tape. I think I paid $250, somewhere around in there. So for this title, it's going to go, usually beta titles go anywhere from about $40 all the way up to about $100. And that's usually the value of these films. But when you have something as rare as The Lion King on beta, that is going to be extremely hard to find, and you will pay more than it's worth. Let me show you the what they did. Now they used to cut production cost. They would put beta tapes in VHS cases. They would put a red beta sticker with the white lettering. They're always red with white lettering. They sometimes come in different shades of red. One red might be brighter than the other, but it's always, Disney titles always will have this red label with white lettering on it, if it's a Disney title. If it's a CBS video, such as Star Wars, it's usually a blue label. So here's The Lion King. Now this one has got the VHS label. Actually, on the VHSs, they actually printed the ink on the tape. But for the beta titles, they put, and sometimes they did put the ink printed on the title on the side of the tape. As you can see, it says The Lion King here. And then they had these labels. So this one's around, oh yeah, and they had these special clamshells with the nipple. So this one actually, as you can see, it has a nipple on it for the beta tape, the reel to rest inside of, so it don't flop around, you know, so it holds it in place. So this just holds it into place really nicely. Okay, second one. This one is going to be valued at around $100. If you have a copy of this on beta, this is worth $100. Because this one is another one of those movies, like The Lion King, that is extremely hard to find on beta. Yes, and there you go. Here again, we've got the red sticker with the white lettering, indicating that it is a beta title, not a VHS. And if we take a look, we can see that the tape is indeed a beta tape. And again, you can see the white label with the ink, black ink, and the logo printed onto the sticker. And sometimes you'll find Disney tapes with somebody, you know, this particular Walt Disney sticker was actually on the they used it as a seal sticker on the cover. And what I've done is I just took them and stuck them on the side of the tapes, because I just peel them off of the clam shell and stick them onto the tape. Some people will stick them on the top of the tape. Some people will stick them on the side of the tape. That sticker, you can put it wherever you want, but that's where I put them. Here's another one that's rare. Now, I had a YouTuber that told me that he had this movie on beta and it was sealed. This is going to be another one that's valued at $100. Now, this is used at $100. Used. Even if it's sealed, it's not really going to go any more than $100. He might get $125 out of it, just because of the fact that it's sealed. And we'll take a look at the label on this one as well. As you can see, some of the Walt Disney tape labels for the Betamax tapes look like this, where they basically, the label was turned sideways and they printed on them like that. And this one is on a Sony cassette, as you can see. This is a Sony, and it's got the nipple for the reel to rest into so it doesn't move around. But this is the beta title. Again, red sticker. Now I'm going to put these back in order because I have them in a certain order, so I want to keep them in that order. So I'm going to do that. Okay, this is 101 Dalmatians. You can find these on eBay. They're not really that hard to find. You can find them. I've actually got two copies of this movie. I've found 4 or 5 copies within the last year on eBay for sale. So this title is about average of about $30 to $40 you can value this particular movie at. And it is also a rare find. It's not extremely rare. You know, you can find them. There are not as many of them out there as, say, like Cinderella. Cinderella was one of the really, really popular ones that Disney done, and those don't have hardly any value at all because they had so many of them. Lady and the Tramp is another one that was not rare because they made so many of them. So this one's about $30 to $40 value. And this is what the label looks like on this one as well. Here's the label. And as you can see, the sticker. Okay. Now let's also, here's a title that is valued at around anywhere from $70 to $80. Again, this title, it is a little bit hard to find, but you can find The Little Mermaid on beta. And there's the red sticker, of course. This was the original release. This particular cover, they call it the band cover. This is the first release of it. This cover, if you have this cover, this is the first release. It's not the second release or the third release. So this one valued anywhere from you know, I would say maybe $60 to $70, maybe 80 at the most. But I would value this at the most. You could pay anywhere from 75 to 80 for this particular movie. And I actually do have another copy of this movie. So if you guys want to... Oh, my kitty's talking to me. Hold on. Yeah, it's okay. You doing okay? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, baby girl. Yeah, so I actually have another copy of this. So if one of you guys would like to purchase a copy of this, because I have two of them, I think I could probably let it go for, I'd let it go for $50. You know, I'd cut you a deal on it, because I've already got a copy of it, and I can let you, yeah, I could let it go for 50, maybe a tad lower if somebody twists my arm hard enough, and I might be able to let them have a copy. Let's take a look at the label, and the label is the same. This is what a lot of the Disney labels looked like. This one here. Okay, so this one, you know, is worth some good money, you know, because it's an early releasing. So, whoops. We'll put this back onto the... I got them in a certain order on the shelf when I pulled them off the shelf. Here's a copy. This is valued at 20 bucks. This is about a $20 tape, because you can find this movie title on beta all the time. All the time. I see this title on beta all the time. On eBay. I mean, I see this on eBay all the time. People want ridiculous prices for them, and they're not worth $50. There's people wanting $50, $60 for them. They're not worth it. They made 1 million of these. This was a very common title. Another title that was common was Lady and the Tramp, which, give me a second here and I'll go get it out, because I do have Lady and the Tramp. Now, that particular title, I believe it had a white label, a white beta sticker on it. So let me go get with the red lettering. Let me go get it, and I'll show you that. So I dug out some more titles. I'll just reorganize them. I went online and went and got the order of the movies. So I'll just do that again if I lose my order of where they go. Categorization. Lady and the Tramp. Okay, this is another movie that is very common. You can find them all the time, all day long. The value of these are around about $10, actually. Very low value on this particular movie because they made so many of them. Sometimes very popular film, and this one has the white sticker with the red lettering on the Lady and the Tramp. Some of the older titles had this sticker instead of the red with white. This is white with red. Okay, another one that, here's one that is, you can find. You don't find them a whole lot, but you can still find them. Peter Pan. Right now, I believe there are 3 or 4 listings for Peter Pan. One guy even has this film brand new, still sealed, but he wants, I think he wanted $125 for it, which actually, I would, if I was looking for this movie on beta, and I seen that it was a sealed copy, I would pay that. And this one actually was a sealed copy, but I opened it because I wanted to watch it, you know? What good is having beta tapes if you can't watch them? Why would you have movies and just have them on the shelf? I always enjoy my films. I don't watch them a lot because I don't want to wear them out. But every once in a while, I do like to pull them out. And yes, I know you can go to Netflix and Hulu or various streaming sites and watch the film. But it's not the same. It's just not the same, guys. This one has the regular large beta title, beta label. And this is on a Sony cassette, LS370, because it's not a very long movie. This one, of course, red sticker with white. Oh yeah, and Lady and the Tramp, same thing. It's got the regular beta sticker. Okay, here is a title that is really hard to find. The 3, I think it's Caballeros. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. The 3 Caballeros, and it's got Donald Duck and stuff in it. It's neat. I think it's more of a Mexican type movie, I would say. It's a hard title. This one's hard to find. This one is going to be valued at around $100. Because this one is very rare. You don't see this film on beta. You see it on VHS. Also, this is the first release. Or no, not the first release, but the second release. The first release is on a small box, which is the actual beta cassette case. Second release is what you see here, where it's been put into a larger VHS case, because this is a second release, the second issue. And this one, it's got, I can't remember if it's a regular label. Yes, it is. There you go, see? This one's actually got an even older label. This particular label is one of the original Walt Disney labels. They used to make their labels used to look like this, and I think that this is a way cooler label. Let's look at a few more titles that I have that are kind of rare. We can take a look at, I have the Beauty and the Beast on beta. I have Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs also on beta that we can take a look, and I'll show you those films, and I'll just go online and reorganize my collection and put them back in organization on the shelf. I might as well. I pulled this many of them out. I don't know where they go now, so I might as well show some of the other ones that I have that are rare and hard to find. Okay, are you ready for them? Are you ready for some more titles that are, you know, pretty much hard to find? And so here is Aladdin. which I believe, if I remember right, this film came out in 1992, I think. And it is also got a VHS label. As you can see, this one, that is what this one looks like. And as you can see, it's got the white label. Okay, here is another one, Beauty and the Beast. That's a hard to find one. This one is 92, I think. And this one also has the rare title. What do you think, the Betamax, Kitty? What do you think? There's some pretty rare ones, right? Yeah. Anyway, so here is Beauty and the Beast. There's a few of these titles. What is Beauty and the Beast valued at? This would be $100 because this is so hard to find. I mean, this one is really hard to find. This one's going to be valued at $100. So if you want to know, okay, if you have a copy of Beauty and the Beast on Betamax, yeah, you can get $100 for it. You might even get a little bit more than that. Yes, this was a popular film, but it wasn't very many of them. There were not very many of them on beta. Okay, I have DuckTales, the movie, Treasure of the Lost Lamp. And this one also has, this would have been a 91 release, I think. But it's got the white label, the white beta sticker with the red lettering. That's kind of cool. But this one's on beta, and this one has, this is what the one looks like, as you can see. You can see the label here. And I believe this is a, what tape is this? A BASF? It might be a BASF tape, maybe, I think. Oh yes, it is. It says right there on the side, BASF. And finally, a rare title. But it does have some damage on the label. The label itself does have some damage, but the Fox and the Hound. This one is actually going to be valued at $200 because of its ultimate rarity. So this one also has, and there's the label. And look at this really cool label. And like I said, it does have some damage, but it is still there, you know. You can still see it, but it is got some wear on it. I think maybe this tape might have sat in the sunlight and damaged the colors, because you can see there's some fading going on, as you can see if I get up close. But as you can see, this is the Fox and the Hound, and this one's on a Sony. Oh wow, this is a Sony cassette too. This one's actually in good condition. It's in really good condition for being as old as the tape it is. You know, I don't think this was a rental. I think this was a privately owned one, because this one actually had really, just the picture quality on this one is really good. You can tell that this particular tape had not been played much. When tapes have been played a lot, you will lose picture quality. So you can lose quality of picture by playing them over and over and over and over again. But you have to play this tape a lot. I mean, a lot, to get it to the where it's worn, where the tape is starting to wear. And yeah, the picture quality does degrade depending on how much the tape was played. If it was played, and played, and played, and played, and played, your quality of picture is not going to be good. But most of my movies were in really good shape. One of the things that you want to kind of stay away from, try and stay away from video rentals. How do you know if it's a video rental? Because there will be stickers on it. There will be rental stickers of some sort. Most of the time you'll see a silver sticker, which is stuck on the side, and that's basically to make sure that the customer hasn't opened the cassette. Like if a tape has been eaten and the customer has scotch taped it together, that can be definitely can be a problem for the video store. So they used to put these gray stickers on them. So anyway, but these basically, if you were to take the sticker off, it would have residue on it, and the sticker would say void. And that would indicate to the video shop that the tape had been opened up or tampered with in some way. And therefore you would get a $80 bill or a $100 bill, whatever the cost of that movie was. Stay away from video rentals, because most of them are wore out. I have bought tapes from eBay that were rentals, and the tapes were wore out. They were unplayable, and that's why you don't want to buy, because I've had to buy the movie over again to finally get a good copy. So this video is kind of gone on long enough, but I just wanted to show you some really rare titles, really rare films, and this was one of them. That was The Lion King here. The Lion King and Fox and the Hound. Those are the two titles that you're not gonna find. I found 2 copies of The Lion King on eBay in the last year. I found 1 copy of Fox and the Hound on beta once in the last 5 years. So if you ever come across the Fox and the Hound on beta, even if it's worn out, I would buy it. Because just to say, hey, I have one. If you're a collector such as I am, Disney movies cartoon Disney movies, they have been with me my entire childhood life. And they could be part of your children's life, you know, and get a beta player, you know. Beta had a better picture. Beta had a much better picture than VHS. The picture quality compared to VHS was outstanding. If you put the same 2 TVs, you put the same TVs and the same players, or the same TVs, and you put a VHS in and a beta tape in of the same movie, you'll see a difference. Because even beta 2 was superior to VHS. You know, beta 1 was definitely superior, but beta 2 was still good quality picture. Still better than VHS. So you know, my childhood, I wanted a Beta. I didn't know how to get one. Because back when I was a kid, there was no internet. There was no eBay. I don't think eBay came out until like the mid-90s is when eBay came out. Now, I knew what Beta was. I wanted a Beta tape when I was a kid, never could get one. And every once in a while, I would go to the store, such as Bimart. I would find blank Beta cassettes for sale at my local Bimart store on the Oregon coast. You know, and they were, even then they were expensive. This was the 90s, because they were still selling blank. They actually sold blank Beta tapes until 2016. But even in the 90s, I remember the Beta tapes cost $2 a tape. And back in the 90s, Beta was like $2 for a blank tape, and VHS was like $1. And this would have been the late 90s, real late 90s. So, anyway, but the Beta format was an awesome format. Yes, it lost the format wars. Yes, I'm pissed because they were superior. They should have won. But due to Sony was very greedy, and they didn't want very many people manufacturing the Beta system. And I think that's what really kind of killed them. And anyway, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video that has gone on way too long. I want you guys to have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye-bye.